Every valley will be filled in, every mountain and hill be laid low. I think when the prophet Isaiah was mentioning these words to the Israelites, they could not understand what exactly he was meaning because of what they had gone through. So because of their past experiences of being in exile, this message of hope from the prophet Isaiah, I doubt whether was making enough sense to them. Sometimes what we go through, it's even normal to us. Challenges could make us forget about the hope that always God promises. So I remember a day after I was ordained, I was seated in here and someone came in and was looking for holy water. But because I was up and down and I had not even settled very well to think of the ordination which I had a night before. So I tried to look all around and I couldn't find water. I tried to search in the sacristy. I went into the parish office because I had all these distractions just the day after. But then after a few minutes of searching around and finding no holy water, I remembered that I was ordained a few hours the previous night. And what I did, I got some water and in a jar and blessed it and gave it to the lady who wanted some holy water, and she was happy. And my dear brothers, sometimes and sisters, sometimes there are things which come up, which come in our lives and distract us and hide away this message of hope. Things like challenges in life we go through, losing loved ones, losing a job. Now we are in the time of the pandemic. Things are unpredictable. So there are many things which can distract us. So what we should learn, and basing on the gospel and the first reading, is that message of hope, and that's the period of Advent we are in. We have to hope. God is telling us that He will send a Son soon on Christmas Day to redeem us, to bring us salvation. So that hope is always something we should always have and pray for. If we find things that turn us away from God or make us doubt or distract us, we should always remember that God is always promising, that He's always there. Even in the challenges, God is there. God is always communicating to us, though sometimes we don't, because of what happens, we may not be able to realize that God communicates to us. God communicates through the people we talk to, through the people who bring a smile to us. All these are moments of God communicating. The Spirit is always at work. I remember one time someone told me that I've never felt the Spirit. And I asked that person, what do you think the experience of the Spirit could be to you? What do you think that experience is like? Then the person told me that I think I'll see crowds falling down and I will jump up, lie down, start singing. And that person was waiting for an extraordinary moment, thinking that that's the only time the Spirit will come. And what I responded to that person, I told him that the Spirit is always there. The Spirit is always at work, every day, every moment. The Spirit is with us, and we should pray for that Spirit. We should always remember. I told him that even through the simple things we have, God is there. God is hope. God's message is there. God is there to speaking to us and comforting us in all challenges. And then he told me, then he started recalling some of the little experiences he has been going through, and he started realizing that God has been there with him in just little things that person has been going through. So, should I suggest to you that this week we could think of some of those little moments God has been in our lives, God has come to us, God has brought hope in those little moments, and we pray therefore that God continues sending us His Spirit, His hope, so that by the time we come to Christmas, we are really assured that God is there, and God's hope and message of comfort is always with us, and He will never let us down. He will be always there to take care of us.